I couldn't lie to my mom anymore. I expressed total disgust for the arrangement they had decided I'd deal with. She didn't see my point, even when I told her that my so-called BFF was practically living there at the garage apartment too. She still saw nothing wrong. I casually hinted that her husband has been known to check on us quite frequently. Strange, but true to her optimistic daydreaming ways, she boasted, "I told him to, of course. He only comes over 'cause I tell him to." I announced I'm going to buy a cell phone, I casually told her. And that way we can keep in touch. "You'll be paying that bill, Missy," she alerted me. And with that, she was out the door. "Mom," I called her, "what if Corbin, your husband, thought about being with another woman?" "Don't be ridiculous. He loves me." And with that, she was out the door. I looked after her, whispering, "No, he doesn't, but I do. And I'm starting to wonder why." I ignored them and politely informed them that my mom was a remarkable person to put up with such a blatant womanizer as he had turned out to be. He shoved me hard through the door and glared at me with pure hate in his eyes, as Mandy, his new girlfriend, grabbed him and showed him to her room. I wasn't gonna forget how he had began to show his true ugly colors. And friend or no friend, my loyalty was still to my mom. I got my phone out and turned it to camcorder as they began to kiss and undress one another, and finally my so-called BFF friend turned to face me, as did he, as she slammed the door shut in my face, unaware that the camcorder was still going. I blocked the filthy images out of my head and ignored them. I began to think of a better life for me and Mom. I had a wonderful idea. I decided to put my plan into action on Saturday, so it didn't interfere with my chores. Saturday had arrived. Saturday, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. I showered, dressed, and got up early and was out the door, quietly, as not to await the others. I found the painting supplies and hurriedly carried them back to my garage apartment. It was still early, and to my happy surprise, no one, not even the grossed-out lovers, were even awake. Their noises from the closed bedroom were an eerie reminder of the shame it is to love someone who does not care. Oh well. I was only hoping my mom would finally see through him and be rid of him for the disgusting animal he had turned out to be. My colors blended so brightly on the canvas. The strength of the painting was coming through with a pleasant surprise. On this particular morning, the appointment to see the art dealer at the coffee shop was worth it. All the colors I had purchased, it was all worth it now. He handed me a check for $1,000 and commented on a job well done. He boasted that he'd seen potential and promise in my work, and I was eager to receive more of the wonderful original works. He was eager to see more of the original works. I shook his hand and was melting with every compliment. This was like a dream come true. I rushed home and felt like I was floating on cloud nine, as the day was full of promise and happiness. As I pushed the car down into my purse, the bus arrived and took me back to the city. Something was strange about the way I approached the two-story house. As I approached the two-story house, it was daylight, yet I felt the emptiness of darkness and gloom. It was eerily quiet. Then I saw the reason for the alarm. The front porch window was broke. There was broken glass leading to the back of the garage. As I approached, I heard my mom's car revving over and over again. The engine revving as she rammed her car into the back of Corbin's car. I saw her slam into it again, "Mom, Mom," I yelled. "No, no, don't do that. Please stop. Stop, Mom, stop." The look of horror as she jumped from the car and stepped right in front of me was nothing compared to the look of hatred and embarrassment in her eyes as she slapped me hard across the face. "I tried to show you the pictures," I whispered, too stunned to react. "I seen them," she yelled in hysteria. "Why do you think I'm here in the middle of the day? I seen your pictures." "You didn't believe a word of what I told you. I had to show you. I had to show them." She looked right at me, and the tears fell as she jumped back into the car and sped off. The blaring sounds of the cops' sirens gave chase right behind her. I hadn't fully accepted this,